Hey guys, so for today's pages 7 and 8, looking at unit rates to find equivalent ratios, we did page 7 on a live Google Meet. I'll post more directions for that on Monday if you want to be a part of those, if you have questions. But for question 1, I used a ratio table, and you get 25 lawns. And anytime if you need to pause this video so you can take a look at the work closer, please pause so that you can have a better understanding of it. Question 2, your answer was $13,200. Again, I used a ratio table. Question 3, we had a great discussion. We used equivalent fractions and benchmark percents, but you reach a solution of 21 7/75 miles. Question 4, we used equivalent fractions, and we found a solution of 40 passes in 15 games. Question 5, we used benchmark fractions and found the relationship from boxes. 5 boxes to 20 boxes was times 4, and we got $36 for 20 boxes. And then lastly, for question 6, we used benchmark fractions or equivalent fractions, and we got 4,400 miles. Hi. The next question by question for page 8. So let me pull up some work, and I'll be right with you. If you have not done page 8, try your best to do as many of these questions as you can before you hit play, so that you can check your work with mine and see how you're doing. All right, so for question 7, this one was a little challenging. So the original ratio was 32 minutes to complete 2 pages. I then found a rate, 16 minutes per page. And then I had a tough time originally trying to find a common factor with 16 to get a product of 200. So what I actually ended up doing is I took the unit rate of 16 minutes per page, and I divided it. I used that and did 200 minutes divided by 16 pages to find out that it would be 12 and a half pages per minute. Okay, so that's for 7. Hit pause if you've not tried it yet, and then I will show you the answer when you hit play. All right, so for question 8, I found a unit rate again. So $300 in 5 days is $60 per day. And then I could take that 1 day, multiply by 24, and then 60 times 24 gave me $1,440 as my. Okay, so hit pause again if you've not tried 9. Try your best, and then hit play to see the answer. All right, question 9, the ratio given was 50 square feet of floor in 45 minutes installed. I reduced that to 10 square feet in 9 minutes by dividing both 50 and 45 by 5. And then from here, I knew I was trying to work up to a ratio with 495 square feet. And since 10 is a base 10 number, I knew I could multiply 10 times 49 and a half, or 49 and 5/10 to get 495. And to keep the ratio equivalent, I'd also need to multiply 9 times 49 and a half, and the answer is 445 and a half minutes. Okay. All right, for this one, again, I found a unit rate, so I reduced by dividing by 5, and I found out that 1 ounce of tea would cost, whoops, sorry, that's supposed to be a division sign. 1 ounce of tea would cost 47 cents. So then from there, I would need to multiply times 12 and 47 times 12. And it gives me a solution of $5.64. Again, you guys have access to a calculator on this, so if you need it, use it. Just make sure that you're showing how you got those numbers. So again, I multiplied by 12 to keep that ratio equivalent. So last question, hit pause if you haven't done it yet. Just hang on 1 sec. The work will come up and I'll quickly explain it. All right, so for this last question, we're talking about the information from question 10. So they want to know how our work would be different if you asked how many ounces of tea leaves she could buy with $10. So I actually used the unit rate that I found in question 10, 47 cents per ounce. And I took that and I divided $10 by 47 cents, because if I divide that $10 into groups of 47 cents, essentially what I'm doing is putting the tea into groups of 1 ounces. So when you do this on a calculator, or if you did this using long division, you get a really long decimal, but it turns out to be about 21 ounces.